Center. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And it's getting closer. The All-Star voting with just 7 days left. Here's how it's shaping up.
And guys, I think it's fair to say things are finally coming into focus. We're getting a really good idea of who's going to make it.
You look at Kuminga. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Going to be a fantastic weekend. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. In its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving is out there with Dante Exum. And it's Gafford in at the center position. And for the Warriors, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. DeAnthony Melton out there with Curry. And it's Post in at the center, locking down the middle. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Now, here's Butler. Outside, Green. And stolen by Irving. Now, here's Exum. Pass to Irving. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Four on the clock. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Now Curry. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. Sinks the three-pointer.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Irving. His last outing with 20 points. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Had a hand on it. Now the Warriors moving it up. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, Green likes to push the pace, that's for sure. Great at making his way up the court and getting to the right spot.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry against Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Warriors leading by 3. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back over to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Pass to Gafford. On the wing, Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 7.
They dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Now Post. Covered by Gafford. Now here's Butler. Guarded closer. Back to Post. Here's Melton. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Flagg. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
And Butler, here we go. Green. And Green slams it in.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always a guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Now, here's Exum. He's guarded by Melton. Exum's shot is off. Warriors leading by 5. To the left wing. Here's Post. And he lays it straight in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Irving with it. He has 7. Davis sets a screen. To the middle. Great D that time from Green.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Pass to Irving. It's Davis on the wing. For 3. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Warriors, holding out a second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, the Mavericks, 5 games behind.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Mavericks trail by 9. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Nailed from three-point land.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And let's catch up now with the terrific Shams Charania, who's got some news out of the Eastern Conference. Shams.
Hey, Kevin. With the trade deadline nearing, the front office of the Celtics has announced their latest move. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. And here are the Warriors now. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 15.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
And here is Irving. He has 7. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. And then for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's P.J. Washington in for Davis. Substitution on the court. Now, here is Irving. He's defended by Pajemski.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Curry finds Kuminga. Chalk up 2 there.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Mavericks trail by 12. Now, here is Irving. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. Gets the 14-footer to fall. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Outside Butler. Pass to Kuminga. And here is Curry. No good from outside. Here's Flagg. He's defended by Pajemski. Now Flagg. Here's the floater. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Flagg's got it back down to single digits for Dallas.
And you see the explosiveness of Flagg, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
There's a screen. Down low, Jackson Davis lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Marshall, he's checked in for Flagg. Curry kicks to Butler. Over Marshall, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now, here is Russell. Still without a basket. To the paint, here's Marshall, and Butler sends it back.
Boy, the size and anticipation of Jimmy Butler. He sends that one back from whence it came.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right up the shot and then able to knock it away.
Dallas making a switch here. Christie's checked in. 4 on the shot clock. Right wing. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here is Russell. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Memphis over Curry. Dallas again missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. A 12-point game. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Anthony Davis.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Post is checked in for the Warriors. Moses Moody comes in for Butler. And then for Dallas, Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Christie. And the first one at the line is good. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Now here's Davis. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for his team in that Grizzlies game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Post. It's a 14-point game. Curry gets the bucket.
You can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Dallas has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Takes a step back. Here's Russell. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Well, P.J. Washington's coaches and teammates always encourage him to be ready to rise and fire. Catch and shoot, just lean into it.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 18. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Warriors, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Russell passes to Davis. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Hit by Kuminga to the inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's stolen by Kuminga. To the paint, Pajemski finds Post.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It's stolen by Kuminga. The shot that time, not on target. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 16. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Jonathan Kuminga, also Quentin Post out there, Pajemski out there with Moody, and Richard.
Well, athletic, long, P.J. Washington on the interior, yeah, that's a pretty good bet.
Over to the left wing. Richard, Marshall defending, misses from close range. Mavericks trailed by 14. Endures with the big trade last season. There's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
Now Russell hasn't made one yet. And here's Washington outside. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 14. Pajemski, the bounce pass. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And here's Marshall bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Intercepted. Pushing it up. All alone. The coast-to-coast dunk.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Russell. The Warriors making the shot. To the right side. Washington against Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And it's Davis missing. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Warriors.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here is Russell. Still yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a three-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. Post. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Russell. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Pass to Moody. Here's Post. Inside. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Stolen away. Now the Warriors moving it up. Melton's shot is good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Russell dishes to Davis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, when that can be as difficult as anything.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Podziemski. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks trailed by 19. Outside for Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Here's Podziemski. He has 7. Moody with it. Melton feeling it out a bit. Santos.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving. And he said, quote, "I can do it all. There is no flaw in his game. And with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well." Kevin, back to you.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. And the Warriors with possession here after D'Angelo Russell hitting the three. The three gets it to go. That one good for Melton. Melton's got his second bucket tonight.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. Stephen Curry comes in for Moses Moody. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. And Flagg subbed in for Russell. Gafford kicks to Washington. Irving with a clean look. And the three ball is good. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Outside Butler. Curry outside. On the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's Washington missing. Warriors leading by 16. Lets the three fly. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 21 in the game.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
The kick out to Irving. And stolen by Melton. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Mavericks trail by 21. Pass to Flagg. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Now, here is Irving. And the rejection by Curry.
But tremendous defensive effort from Stephen Curry. Believe me, his teammates will hear about that tonight.
No good on the triple. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Irving from long range. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Now here's Butler. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. 6 to shoot, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Washington. Here's Flagg, and Flagg throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Cooper Flagg. Boy, is he intense.
Warriors leading by 19 points. And here is Curry. 21 points in the game. From past the arc, and he's good on the three ball. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Irving. Shoots over Curry. Irving, good. Irving's got 16.
Well, very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
Pass to Pajemski. No good on the three. Mavericks trail by 20. And a wide-open look for Flagg. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Back to Curry. And the rejection by Gafford.
Wow. A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation. It wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Exum kicks to Washington. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Pass to post. The kick outside to Butler. And Curry has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Green. Three-pointer. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
The Warriors pull it in. Post has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's Green missing. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. So, great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. So at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Dallas moving it around. It's tipped.
Oh, look at the arms. Kuminga using all that length.
Gafford passes to Washington. And here's Exum. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fires the three.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
And it's Washington missing.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Butler feeling out of it. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 three-pointers in the game. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
This move improves their shooting. George is consistent and brings a scorer's mindset.
Going to be fascinating to watch them integrate him into their offense. He can really stretch the floor. Now let's get back to the game at hand. Stephen Curry has his fingerprints all over that first half.
I've had some nights in my time. Nights when you feel like everything is going in. You know what I mean, Shaq? I think Steph has that feeling all the time.
Yeah, the example he sets is a very high bar.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. In its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Dante Exum is out there with Irving, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Up top, Exum. Back to Davis. Pass to Irving. To the middle. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. 6 on the shot clock. Butler dishes to Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Melton finds Curry. Green with a screen on Irving. It's Curry outside. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 30.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Pass to Davis. Back to Exum. Now here's Davis. Guarded by Green. Irving for 3. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now, here's Exum. Nothing on the board. Green against Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Melton. Butler on the way. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Exum with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Butler finds Post.
Great job to kick it back and create the easy one.
That's the unselfishness you want to see. To try and score consistently, you have to work together.
And the Mavericks call time here. Al Horford's checked in for Quentin Post. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. The Warriors, number 1.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Down low, here's Davis. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Green. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. It's Curry outside, rebounded by Gafford.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Irving, and it's sent back by Horford.
This guy, a defensive stalwart. Horford is exceptional at positioning and rejecting.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside, Davis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Green taking his time here. Pass to Melton. Outside Curry. Over Irving. Curry can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Exum passes to Irving. Davis against Green. Now here's Davis. Defense is right there. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays defense.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
With 1 second left, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Melton from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Davis, the pass to Gafford. Irving for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. No good from Irving.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Curry on the wing. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Exum. Outside Irving. And here is Davis. Guarded by Green. To end the cold streak, the Warriors pull it in. Melton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now here's Green. Curry fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the paint. 6 feet out. And Flagg gets it to go on the assist by Davis. 6 points for Cooper Flagg.
Man, if you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback, let your teammate run to it.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Quentin Post is checked in for Horford. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for DeAnthony Melton. And Dallas also making a switch. Russell's checked in. Butler dishes to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
See, right there in the screen and roll, Butler showing the capacity to create for others. I love that.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Outside, Davis. Good on the three-point shot. Davis has got 17 now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And Pajemski now top of the key. Back to Curry. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. One-on-one here. Russell trying to free himself up. Green with the block.
A valuable dogged defender. Draymond Green doing his thing.
Gafford with the steal. Irving, good look. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Curry outside. And Irving pulls it down. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Flagg. Snatched away. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. Irving with it. Now Green defending. Irving, a screen on Curry. Outside, Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Davis has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs. Warriors leading by 18. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure you heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back to you.
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Shots good by Gafford. 6 points for Daniel Gafford.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
Now Butler. Inside. Green leaps for it, and the Warriors can't hang on to the ball.
So a moment now to see the story on Kyrie Irving. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. Irving kicks to Russell. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. It's deflected. Green left side. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
Mavericks trail by 20. Also looking it over. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Pajemski. A three-pointer off the mark. Dallas has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Outside, Russell. Pass to Marshall. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving for the 3. That shot off the mark. AT that time from Curry. And the officials call a traveling violation. And the Warriors win some changes. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. Moody subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Dallas with a change here too. Williams, he's checked in for Irving. Now, here is Russell. 8 points for him. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 20. To the inside. And he converts the layup. Jackson Davis has got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Marshall passes to Lively. Here's Russell. He's defended by Pajemski. Washington sets the pick for Williams. 6 to shoot. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Post. From downtown, Moody's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Washington outside. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. He's got 8.
We know P.J. Washington very respectable from distance.
Now Post. Lively defending. Back to Pajemski. Pass to Post. Stolen by Washington. Here's Marshall. Oh, and he knocks it off the glass. Wow. Now, here is Russell. He's defended by Pajemski. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Moody with it. He's against Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. It's stolen by Kuminga. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Podziemski in at the 1. Warriors leading by 21. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Outside, Kuminga. On the wing, Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Marshall. Melton, no good. Mavericks trailed by 21. And here's Davis for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Davis has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Mavs. The Warriors shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Kuminga finds Melton. Kuminga sets a screen for Melton. Pass to Podziemski. Butler on the wing. Good work defensively by Lively. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Moody's checked in for Golden State.
Number 4, Moses Moody.
Warriors leading by 18. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Russell passes to Washington. Outside, Davis. From about 16, misses off the left iron. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. The Warriors making a switch here. Peyton's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Marshall. Here's Melton. And the Warriors miss again.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Looking to end his cold spell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Kyrie Irving, Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the Mavs.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic. And the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player and you will not in any way diminish his game.
Well, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Peyton. In the corner, Moody with it. And the Warriors miss again. Mavericks trail by 18. Here's Washington. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And Curry has it in the corner. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. There's Russell with the 3. Here's Lively. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Lively sense of timing for where that shot is coming off is so good, folks.
Here's Curry. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Curry's got 35.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Russell passes to Davis. Zador's, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Dallas making a switch here. Marshall's checked in.
And a member of the NBA 75 team. Anthony Davis is the rare franchise player, someone you build your entire organization around.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
14 foul.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
If you listen to other NBA players, Kyrie Irving is one of their favorites to watch. He has as complete an offensive arsenal and as pretty a game as there is.
Flag is checked in for Najee Marshall. Now here's Curry. This one for 3. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 41.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do. Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
Payton passes to Curry. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Irving against Curry. From about 16, Irving, good. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
So smooth on the mid-range. Kyrie dialed in.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Warriors with some changes. Quentin Post comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Green in for Gary Payton. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Curry. Pass to Post. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Golden State moving the ball around. Good! Another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
And it's Washington missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Green. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. That's never going to go. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson, viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here, and the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Now he's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
I'll tell you, we knew he could shoot with range, but this barrage of threes has been nothing short of spectacular.
They get it back.
Well, let's remember a former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Green with a screen on Irving. It's Curry outside. Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, then this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Gafford kicks to Irving. And the three off target.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Curry with the three, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Fires from 18, and it's Irving missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Takes it inside. Another miss by Irving.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
On its way from Curry for two. That's good on the jump shot. Curry's got 55.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
Dallas calls timeout. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Flag. Outside, Davis. His three-pointers off the mark. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Curry passes to Horford. Gafford with the steal. And Flag throws it down.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
Payton in the corner. Here's Santos. Curry can't get it to go. High post, Davis. Here's Flag. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Warriors shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully. Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this, good, that's another bucket.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Golden State. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Payton the bounce pass. Puts up a 3. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Payton.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. Kept alive. The kick out to Irving. We see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Jimmy, a strong finish to close it out.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And so long, everyone.